Silk
But yeah,
Sonic dropped their highly
the
anticipated album.
highly, highly,
It was
highly,
very anticipated for me. I'll tell
highly
you that.
anticipated.
As soon as they
100%.
dropped their very first song,
Yeah.
um,
He was like, when's the album
I
coming
was
out?
like,
He was already on
I
it.
was like, when's the album coming out? I said it off rip. I said this is might be one of the songs of the year.
Mhm.
That Leave the Door Open, and I was like, and their album. I said I'm expecting, without expecting, album of the year quality.
Mhm. What do you feel like you got?
To me, it lived up to it. It could just definitely sit in that category.
Okay, I thank you, man, because I've been seeing a lot of people that are like hating on this album
No, this
or
album's
saying that
a
it didn't
piece.
quite live up to the standards or to to their expectations. And I'm
I
like,
could have used three
well,
more songs.
based on
I
well,
could have I could have
I
took
could
two
use
or
three
three
more.
more songs.
Based on what you heard from the album so far with Leave the Door Open and Smoking Out the Window, what did you expect for this to be? Especially
Yeah.
when they said, "Yo, we're gonna add Bootsy Collins to this. He's gonna host the
Hmm.
damn thing. He's gonna
Yeah.
drive this ship."
Oh,
Um,
that's so. That was and that's dope, yeah, bro. It was so.
I thought it was great.
It
I
was,
thought it was
yeah.
great. However, I won't say that I loved every song. I will say that the only song that kind of threw me off was "Fly As Me."
Fly as me.
I
It
think
was
that
just
was
a little different.
it was a
The
little
bop,
different.
the
Yeah,
bop was a little different than the rest of everything.
that man said, "Don't need a spatula. Everything catered. Go ahead, put some truffles on your mashed potatoes."
Hey,
But I think that was the only record that kind of was a little off for me, especially coming after Leave the Door Open. But I will say, salute to Thundercat. About Last Night is one of them ones.
this my shit though.
My God.
Bro, what?
Put on a Smile is great. Put on a
What?
Smile is great. Skate sounds great in the
In
optics
the
of
in
the
the in the
album.
in the
It
optics of
does.
the album, Skate
I'm
sounds
not
great.
mad at 777.
Yeah.
I honestly I was gonna say, do I like Fly As Me more than 777? I'm not really sure because uh was it
You just don't like them. You find lines that you don't like, and you be like, throw the whole song away.
no. I like this. I'm about to buy Las Vegas after this road. Okay,
Yeah.
777. I thought that was hard. I thought that was hard.
I like the funk album. Like it's
Bro, I really enjoyed this album. I
yeah, it's a
really enjoyed
fun
this album.
album. It's an album that's gonna get a lot of burn from me just
It's a
because
quick,
I play shit
yeah,
like this and it's a bop. It get me going.
and it's a quick listen. It's an easy
Hmm.
listen. You know what I'm saying? It's a good vibe. You know what I'm saying? And like, dog, like I seen some people saying like they didn't like the beat change and Put on a Smile, and I'm like, I didn't really hear a beat change and Put on a Smile. I heard a drum break,
Hmm.
and I thought that was dope. So I don't know. I don't know what people are tripping off of. And then Blast Off ending it. Like,
Oh,
come on,
blast
my
off.
nigga. Like,
Yeah.
let's. This song is basically about getting high, doing drugs,
Hmm.
and having sex.
Yeah. And get yeah. Dog.
What? What?
Dog. That's what I'm
Sign me
saying.
up.
They gave me what I wanted, but like I said, I
Could have
could have
been more.
used two more songs. Made this 45 minutes.
Mhm.
That'd
I
have
will
been
say this.
perfect for
I
me.
will say this. I will
Made it
say this.
45 minutes. That'd have been perfect for me. If it was
I,
one knock, this was too short.
it probably should have
For
been a
them
little bit
two
longer.
and the
If
talent,
they would have had another one or two songs. I don't know, man. I feel like this is about as perfect as this should be. Because for me,
it's 9 tracks. If
the
it was
only
12,
part it's not even 9 tracks, bro. It's not even
yes,
we talked
8
about this last week, right?
without the intro.
Because the intro, yeah. So,
Hmm.
like, for me, I feel like, the only thing that I would really change is Fly As Me just kinda, like I don't think I don't think I should take it off, but I feel like they coulda did more or they coulda did a little bit better with executing that record or something. I feel like that record kinda misses something for me, like, that's the only fault for me. Like, I would take away, like, a half a point for this. I don't know. I'm just talking about in the scope of the album. Like I feel like if they were gonna do this, this should have came before Leave the Door Open.
Yeah, yeah, but I've
But then also
let's
maybe
just
they
say
didn't
up
want to.
tempo, a little up tempo bop to change it
Yeah,
up a little bit. You can't
I
have
think
it all
maybe.
somber and
Yeah,
sad,
and I think maybe because they didn't want
and that's how
after
skate
last
is too.
night.
I feel like.
Well, after last night, they didn't want that to come right after Leave the Door Open, because that's still in that ballad mode. You feel me?
Mhm.
They're like, nah, let's pick it up. You know what I'm saying? Let's pick it
Yeah,
up and smoking out the window. It's
peaks and
kind of like a
valleys,
good balance, like
peaks and
peaks and valleys,
valleys.
peaks and valleys. Yes,
There we go.
indeed, peaks and valleys. Yeah, there you go. You're right. You're right. But I really enjoyed this album, nonetheless.
Yeah,
Regardless of if they have more or if this is what it is. Like I really enjoyed this offering. So thank you to Silk Sonic because I was
absolutely.
really upset when y'all said that y'all was gonna have to push this back to the beginning of the
January.
year. I was
Yeah.
really upset. I'm like, why do we have to wait? Like, y'all, like, what's going on? Like, I don't know what other albums that we have to look forward to this year.
Did he?
And you took like, come on, my nigga. Like, hey, dog. You know what happened? We was gonna get that, but Young Miami.
Buenas noches.
What do you think happened to the album?
Exactly what happened. God
She
damn
put
it,
his bitch
Miami.
ass to sleep, man. That's crazy, man. But yeah, Silk Sonic, I'd give this a 4.
You
Four
give
and
it
a
a
half.
4?
I'm giving it a 4.5 because I just said I would take a half point away for Fly As Me just because I felt like the Sonics of it. But you kind of
I'm
convinced
doing it.
me. Do it.
I'm
5.
doing it. It's a 5.
Classico.
It might be my first 5
I don't think this is
that
your
I
no.
gave
It's not your first 5.
that I gave off the rip. I might
Tyler.
have came back. Tyler, I did give Tyler a 5. Yeah.
Tyler.
I think I
You
gave him a
got
4.5 at first, and I came back and I said he's a 5. I listened to him a
nah.
little. But
Nah.
Tyler definitely a 5. Tyler
Yeah,
is 6.
Tyler's a 5.
Tyler is
He's going
6.
there. Tyler's still
So
the album of the year.
I'm
Right?
almost ready to do my album of the year for just this whole year, not a Grammy consideration. But this is on there.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler is on there.
Tyler's definitely
Mhm.
up there.